Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And for today's Word of Advice video, I wanted to talk about a topic which I believe is relevant to this time of year, since we are in the holiday season, which is really focusing on Thanksgiving, and well, now since it's December, we're focusing on Christmas. I wanted to talk about those of you who are going through the holiday blues. You know, the holidays are here, and perhaps some of you are just feeling down for maybe a number of reasons. You know, maybe you're thinking about the past and you're comparing it to now and thinking to yourself, shoot, some of my family members are no longer alive and here to celebrate with me, or perhaps I've lost some friends and they're not here to celebrate the holidays with me. Or maybe you just went through a breakup during the holiday season and you're struggling getting over that. Whatever the reason might be, I know that there are people in the world, and myself included, I've dealt with it before, who are dealing with the holiday blues. And if there's any advice which I would like to give to any one of you who's going through the holiday blues, well, I'd like to offer a few ideas. And I've tried this before, and it has always helped me through the holiday season. One idea which I would suggest to anybody, if you're dealing with the holiday blues, is to try and find some friends of yours and go out and do something fun. I know, for example, last year, and I'm planning to do it again this year, I know last year, me and 3 other friends, we decided to get together during our winter break, and we went bowling for an evening. And I can tell you that it was a very, very fun evening together. And of course, I don't know if some of my friends were dealing with the holiday blues or not, but I know I was feeling it last year a little bit. And I know when I decided to get together with some of my friends, I just felt very, very happy for a little bit because I was going out and doing something fun. If any one of you out there watching this is dealing with the holiday blues and you're trying to think of some ideas of what to do on how to deal with it, one idea which I would suggest is to try and find some friends of yours and go out and do something fun. And it could be bowling or anything else that you can think of, as long as it's a good thing and you're not harming anybody. Also, another idea which I would encourage for anybody to remember, if you are dealing with the holiday blues, is remember to be thankful for what you have. And I mean, just think about some of the simple things which we may take for granted sometimes. Having a roof over your head, having food to eat, remembering those people in your life who do care about you, and remembering that God has given you certain talents in your life which you could use later on in life for your own good, and also it could help other people out as well. Take some time to remember the blessings that you have in your life. And even if there's stuff that you already know about and you've known about it for a long time, just try to think about something positive like that, because as soon as you start to think about the positive things in your life, that can help anybody out. You know, it's easy to get so focused on the negative aspects of our life and forget about the blessings that we have in our own lives. But if we definitely give it an effort to think about the blessings we have and to think about the positive things that we have in our life, then that could also put a smile on our face, especially if we are dealing with the holiday blues. And lastly, one other idea which I would throw out there. If you are dealing with the holiday blues, I would definitely recommend trying to find an opportunity where you can go and help somebody else out. Because I have no doubt that there are some people, even in your neighborhood, who are dealing with the holiday blues, and they might also be dealing with worse circumstances than you are. You know, if you know a group of people from either your school or your church, and they may be thinking, for example, going somewhere where they can help the homeless, go out and look for that kind of opportunity where you can serve other people who are dealing with the blues as well. And if you take advantage of that opportunity and you try to do something else for others, then not only can you help somebody else out and put a smile on their face, but when you do that good deed, you will also have a smile on your face because you are doing something good. And of course, I would recommend doing that anytime you can. But you know, if you're dealing with the holiday blues and you're trying to think of a few ideas of what to do on how to deal with the blues, then that's another idea as well. Go out and serve some people who are also dealing with the holiday blues and maybe even worse circumstances than you are. In the end, I know the holiday blues are not exactly fun to deal with. I know any kind of blues is not fun to deal with at all, but I believe that what I've talked about in this video are some ideas which could really, really help anybody out, as long as they are put into practice. Remember, try to find some friends of yours who you could get together with and you could go out and do something fun together with them. Also, try to remember some of the blessings in your life. And lastly, try to find an opportunity where you can go and serve other people. And I believe if you try all those ideas, or maybe even just one of those ideas, then hopefully one of those ideas, and hopefully all of these ideas, could be helpful for any one of you who's dealing with the holiday blues. So with that, I hope what I've had to talk about in this video will come in handy. I certainly wish you the best if you are dealing with the holiday blues. And be sure to come back for another word of advice video.